Welcome back to Dynamics. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Oh, look at my shirt. Ooh, 4th of July shirt. Alright. Okay, let's get into it. June 22nd. Let's see what we had spoiled on June 22nd. We're getting close to the end, everybody. Alright, Alesha, who smiles at death. Alesha, I think, has had quite a few reprintings. We just had her in Time Spiral Remastered, so not even that long ago. And not sure why it's in there. It's not worth a lot. It's been a couple of reprintings. At least it's sitting at rare instead of mythic, but hey, it's not a great pull. Alright, moving on. Didn't even do a new art. Judith the Scourge Diva. Fun card. It's not that old. It's not worth a lot. But getting it in foil etched is nice. I like the Rakdos colors in foil etch. They didn't do an alternate art, but it's a relatively new card, so not having another art printing of it's okay. Alright, moving on. Next card is Warrior's Oath. So this is one of the big ones. So I don't have a copy of it, obviously, because there's no reason to go out and spend like $300 to $400 on a card, just because it was scarce from being only printed in Portal 3 Kingdoms. This is our first reprinting of it. It is at Mythic. They like to do that sort of thing with the rare cards from the Portal 3 Kingdoms or Portal sets. It's nice to get some new art, nice to get a printing of it that we can probably get our hands on. I wouldn't mind pulling this. I could see putting this in a commander deck. Got to work around it because it's another one of those take an extra turn and then lose the game if you don't win type cards. Getting it in the foil etch would be really nice, obviously. Let me see, is there an alternate art on this one? Here, let's just pull it up. Let's see. Warrior's Oath foil etched. It doesn't look like there's an extended art version of this one with alternate art, but they're doing new art for the regular one. I would love to get a copy of this in foil etched. Obviously, I'm not going to go out and buy it. But pulling one of these would be nice. I do see the price of these dropping though. It's another one of those scarcity cards, but at Mythic in a set that isn't being overly printed, I don't think that it's going to drop like super low, but this will definitely be on the next tier below the seal, Imperial Seal. So you'll probably see this one drop below $100. Alright, moving on. Burning Tree Emissary is one of the commons that they did in the full art treatment. I just wanted to show that off. I do like this treatment, compared to some of the other printings of the card. Actually, this is the first time it's gotten new art. Other than that, it's been all the same artwork. I do have this one from the deck, the guild kit. The Ravnica Allegiance guild kits that they did. And so I have a good copy of this card. I don't have a foil copy. I don't play it super often, but I could see putting it in a deck. And getting this full art treatment would be nice, especially in foil. Especially the, it's taking up a common slot, not one of my rare slots. So I hope to pull one. Okay, we already talked about Bloodbraid Elf. It's pretty much the same as Burning Tree Emissary, except I like the new art for the Burning Tree Emissary better than I like the new art for the Bloodbraid Elf. Moving on, Summer Bloom. Did I pull this one up? I think I did. It's a new art treatment, so that's nice. They didn't do the full art treatment on this one, though, which was kind of interesting. But I have the original copy from Visions. I'm going to stick with that copy. I like the art from that copy, and it's an older card, so it just, I like that nostalgia of it. So I'll stick with the older copy, unless I pull a foil. Well, I'm probably going to pull I could see pulling a foil. These are going to be relatively common in the uncommon slot for the foils in those collector packs. So I could see pulling it, but I like the old Visions copy. Let's see here. What's next? Food Chain. Okay, so I have the original Food Chain from Mercadian Masks. I may have even pulled the list copy of it, but I think I'll probably stick with the old Mercadian Masks version of it. Although I do like this art. This new art's pretty good. Getting it in foil would be nice. But I don't think they did this one in a full art treatment either. It's just the foil etch. So getting a foil etch copy of this, I could be tempted in to start using that as my regular copy. The art on the Mercadian Masks is kind of weird. You know, it's worms, basically. So I do like the new art better, but just the classic feel of the old one is probably what would pull me towards keeping that as my copy. And it is a card that I play, so. Alright, moving on to Deathbringer Liege. Another one of the Lieges. This is the first, no, not the first reprinting. They actually put this in Commander 2021, so even less of a reason for it to be in the set, but they did the full cycle, so what are you going to do? Foil etch, sure, don't want to pull it, but sure. I really like Comball. I had a deck that sometimes I made Comball the commander of. Sometimes it was, I think it was the Aili Pilgrim deck. But I liked playing with Comball if I was playing at more of a high-powered table. Not that he's super high-powered, but he was more high-powered than most of the decks I played at the time, and he kind of slowed people down because, you know, the tax that he has that came with him. So I would like to get a foil etch copy of it. I'd like to go out and just buy it. So hopefully I don't pull it because, you know, it's not worth a lot. But I could see going out and getting it. I think I probably have the pre-release copy, if not a regular foil. But the foil etch copy would be nice to own. Next is the Wiltleaf Liege, same as the last Liege. It was in, looks like Modern Masters 2015, so that's a little harder to come by, but it's not an expensive card. It's been reprinted a couple of times. Foil etch would be fine. I do play Selesnya a little bit more than some of the other color combinations, but again, I would rather not pull this. They should have done full art treatments on all the Lieges, but again, they're not really worth a lot, so I could see that why they didn't. Okay, so I have a Chronicles copy of City of Brass. So I'm torn about it because, it's Chronicles. That's not very exciting. It's white bordered Chronicles. I do like the art a lot, though, but I'm not going to go out and spend, $400, $500 just to get the old art in the black border treatment in Arabian Nights. It's not a card I play enough to make it super exciting to do that. It's not in foil, it's white border, so I could easily see moving on from it. I really do like this art in the City of Brass full art, and I've seen some people pull it, and the foil is really bright. So I kind of like that. So I could definitely see sticking with the new copy, but the art isn't quite as fun as the classic. I think I also probably have one of the other copies from like 8th edition or 7th edition, but no foil copies of City of Brass. It was at 6th edition, 8th edition. It was also in 5th edition, but I don't think I have that copy. All right. City of Brass is a good include, though. I'm happy they put it in here. I don't think they did a foil etch of this. Let's see. Did they do a foil etch copy of this? No, they did the border list, but I don't think they did the foil etch. Oh, maybe they did. Oh, they sure did. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I'd rather have, but I'm not going out and buying this one. This one's going to be more expensive. That's something I've come to find because the full arts in the regular packs, you can pull those in the regular packs, but the foil etch you can only pull in the collector packs. So they're going to be more rare. A lot of them are still going to be really inexpensive. Go out, buy them afterwards. But like some of these specialty cards, like that City of Brass is sitting pretty expensive right now. So keep that in mind. Those may not drop down to where it's reasonable to go out and buy them. All right. So Master of Cruelties. There's been, 2 reprintings? Okay, so it's been in the guild kit. It's been in the list. So it wasn't in that commander deck. Okay, so people just added it to the Kali of the Vast deck, but it was in Dragon's Maze, the Ravnica Allegiance Guild kit, the list copy. I may have pulled the list copy. I can't quite remember, but I definitely have this guild kit copy. And then getting the full edge copy of it would be pretty cool. This isn't a terrible pull, but they did leave it at Mythic. That's kind of weak sauce. They shouldn't have done that. Where are we time-wise? Let's take a look. We are at 10 minutes, so we got some good time. Let's keep going. All right, so moving on to the next card. The next card is Mathis, Fiendseeker. Again, this is another one of those commander cards that they're reprinting in the set. And really, I think they made a mistake. They should not have included all of these commander cards in the set. Very few of them really belong in the set. They don't really fit the draft themes. They are very commander focused, so they're not really good in draft. And it just doesn't make sense that they were in this set instead of doing Commander Legends 2 and just having more of the foil-etched commanders. People would have loved that. People would have bought that set way more. I get that they were going for a theme, but a lot of these could have easily fit into that set. You know, maybe not like a named card like this, so I guess I get that. But they just needed to do Commander Legends 2 later on. I just don't understand these cards being in the set. That being said, I own this already. I don't really need it in foil etch, but I will probably get it if it stays pretty cheap like this, just to have foil etch copies of all the commander cards. Next is Kali of the Vast. So Kali of the Vast was in Ultimate Masters, or the original Double Masters, and now it's in this Double Masters also. I have the Commander Anthology version of it. I think I have this full art version from original Double Masters. I don't know why they put it in this set again, other than we can get a foil etch copy of it now. But it could have just been in Commander Legends. I'm actually surprised it wasn't. So, anyways, I don't know why this card is in the set. Alright, Doran the Siege Tower. This is still a deck I need to build. I want to build this. I like building around a theme. This really kind of pushes you into a strong direction in a theme. There's a couple of different commanders that do this style of theme, but this is the only one I think that's in this color combination. And I do have this Judge promo right here. Not this one. I think I have this one, not this one. And I can see at that price point I wouldn't go out and get that. So this one I'll probably stick with. Having a foil edge copy of it's pretty cool, but having this alternate art in the Judge foiling is nice. I'll probably stick with that. But, you know, foil edge. I like foil edge. Moving on. Okay, Skullbriar the Walking Grave. This was in the original Commander set way back. They reprinted it in Commander Anthology 2, so I don't have that copy either. I may have pulled it in the list. I can't quite remember if I did that or not, but there is a possibility I don't own this card, and so getting a copy of this card would be nice. It's sitting at rare, so that's fine. It's not a high value rare, but I wouldn't mind pulling a copy of this. Foil etch, foil etch would be good too. I like the foil etch look of it. Kind of wish they had done an alternate art version of this one. I bet they could have done like a really crazy alternate art version of this one. Next, did they do Rancor? I don't think they did Rancor in an alternate art, which is really weird to me. I think that's the only reason I put this here, was I felt like it was really weird that there wasn't an alternate art copy of this. This is a very highly played card in Commander, highly played card in Pauper. I just don't understand why they didn't do an alternate art, a full art version of this card. It's a really good card. What else can you say? Okay, moving on. Some of the decisions they made with this set are just so weird. Alright, Verena Lich Queen. I do have a copy of this from Commander 2018. This is the first time it's being reprinted. I mean, it's an interesting option for an Esper zombie deck. Having it in foil etch, I don't really want to pull it, but I would like to have a copy of it in foil etch. Moving on, we are getting close to the end here. We are looking at Dragon Lord Silumgar. I think I have a copy of this card, original copy of it from Dragons of Tarkir. I don't know that for sure though, I didn't look. And getting a foil etch copy would be cool. It's weird that it's sitting at Mythic, but I guess they left all the Dragon Lords at Mythic for this set. And it doesn't look like they did the full art treatment for this one like they did for Drumica. I want the Dragon Lord Drumica full art more than I would want this in full art, so I guess I can kind of see it in that sense, but it's kind of interesting that they didn't do full art treatments for all of the Dragon Lords. I don't even think they're all in the set. It's just kind of weird how they only picked a couple of them. Restoration Angel. I like this art. What is it from? It was from another... this is the Coldheim art. Okay, well, no, that's not as cool. But yes, this has been out. You know, it was in Coldheim. You can get it pretty cheap. Getting a foil etch copy would be nice. Some of these other copies I like the art better, although I do like this art. So getting a foil etch copy would be fine. What version do I have? I probably have the Iconic Masters version of this card. I might have a Time Spiral Remaster version of the card. I might have Modern Masters 2017 version. So I'm almost sure with one of those versions I have it. Sidisi, Blood Tyrant. I don't think I actually own this card from the original Cons of Tarkir block. I wouldn't mind pulling it. It's sitting at rare. It's not worth a lot, but you know, I don't have a copy, so I guess. And then getting it in foil etched, it'd be kind of a waste of the foil etch slot, but I wouldn't be super upset about it because I don't have any copies of this card. I just wanted to show off Cyan of Darkness. I have the original copy, so I'm not replacing that. The original copy from Legions. I have the original copy of the card that you used to go get this card. I haven't looked. I need to look to see if that's in the set. I'm not 100% sure about that. That'd be fun if they reprinted both of those, try to pull that off in draft or something. If you get to draft this set. Again, I keep going back to that. That was kind of a bummer. That you can't really draft this set, and it's built to be drafted. Anyways, so I don't really want to pull a copy of it, but it's uncommon, so it wouldn't kill me to get a foil copy of it. But I like my original. Really, I like that dark older border that goes along with it. Fun card from back in the day. Alright, next Liege, Bellfire Liege. This one's worth a little bit, a couple dollars. You know, getting a foil copy of it. I don't own a copy of it, so another card that I wouldn't mind pulling. Foil etch, I would rather go out and buy this after the fact. Moving on. We are almost done, everybody. Panharmonicon. I actually really do like this art, the full art treatment. But I have this copy, the Secret Lair bonus card copy, and so this is my copy forever. I'm never going to move on from this version. It looks so cool. I do like the art, the new alternate art for it, though. I also have this old border Time Spiral Remaster version, so that's fun, because I do like the old border, and the original art was fine. Getting it in foil etch would be fine also, but none of them will replace my Secret Lair Drop Series version of it, so I would most likely be selling them. Good card to have in the set, though. I'm not disappointed by that. I wanted to... Oh, Gravecrawler. Okay. I have the Secret Lair Drop Series Gravecrawler, which the art is a little... I like the original art better. This is just fun. It's a lot of fun to, to have this art. Getting a foil etch copy would be fine. It's a good card to pull. It was a good card to put in the set. It was getting kind of high in value. I don't think I had this Blessed versus Cursed copy. I don't think I bought that deck. Mystery Booster card, I might have that, but I don't think so. I think the only copy I have is this Secret Lair one. And that's the copy I'm sticking with. Alright, Concordant Crossroads. Love the art. I really do. I love this full art treatment of it. I like the art that they put in on the regular copy too. But they just released this in a secret lair that I purchased, and I'm waiting for it to get here. So I'm a little disappointed in that, but I'm happy for everybody who did not buy this secret lair, who's wanted a copy of this card for a long time. A long time ago, I put this Chronicles copy in my shopping cart, ordered it, and then the seller said that that something happened to it and canceled the order. So at least he canceled the order and didn't kind of screw me over. I got a refund, but soon after that, it shot up in price, so whatever you want to think of that. So I never had a copy of this card. I don't have the Chronicles version. And so I was super happy to get it in the secret lair. I still like the art in the secret lair, but I think I like this art better. And so it's kind of a bummer that that I'm going to have this secret lair copy. I may sell it if I pull this. I may. I'm considering it. I really do like keeping the secret lairs. You know, they're more unique. But yeah, I like this art better, I think. This one's going to be a tough one to choose if I pull it. I wouldn't go out and buy it, though. Let's just put it that way. Alright, Fire Song and Sunspeaker is the other Buy a Box promo. They added it to the set. I like that it's in the set because, you know, people didn't get this Buy a Box promo, or not a lot of people did. I have it, so, you know, I'll probably stick with that. The foil etch would be, you know, pretty fun to own. I like the foil etching. I still want to build this as a deck, so I will build it as a deck eventually. It's not worth a lot, and I'm glad it's sitting at rare instead of mythic. But if you wanted a copy of this card, you didn't have a copy of this card, this is a good include. Alright, everybody. Well, that's going to be the final card for this video. I'm hoping that if you are watching this before your 4th of July festivities, you have a great 4th of July. If you're watching it after, I hope you had a great 4th of July. And everybody take care and have a good day.